Why would you do that, Desuhiko? What if they see through your disguise?
Oh, come on, man. What's wrong with a little fun? A star always wants to stand on stage.
You're kidding me. Even if your disguise is perfect, that was reckless of you.
Oh, it's fine to be reckless and my disguise is perfect. Damn, ruined my chance for an amazing debut.
Anyway, the performance is about to start.
I knew I would find you here, Natasha.
I knew you would come, Anatoly.
You have not changed at all in the past 10 years. Nay, you have become even more beautiful.
You, however, have changed. Your face is scarred and you look stern.
I've longed for the days we spent here together. Back then, the world shone bright in the colors of the rainbow. But now, the only world I see is colored with crimson, draped in the blood of my fallen comrades. Behold, even my own hands are stained red. Yet, you are still pure, unchanged from that day.
You really believe I have not changed? In truth, I had no choice in the matter. But because I did change, I chose to remain as I once was.
I see. These 10 years were long for us both indeed. Within the tall, white walls, a clear fountain and colorful flowers decorated the garden. This garden was the world to these two young girls. They held hands and ran through the sunflower field. They sang to the blue sky and wore white clover crowns they had given one another. The sunset was ever golden. Even the rare rain glittered brightly. The world was perfect. Everything shone like the shimmer in a rainbow. At the very least, that was how it was within these walls. The two sisters, Anatoly and Natasha, were princesses of a 300-year-old kingdom to the far west. Since birth, they had never gone beyond the castle walls. Their youths were spent together alone. Sisters by birth, they had a happy life together. But one day, their peace abruptly ended. A rebellion struck. The military took the castle and declared the start of a new nation. Royal family members who resisted were executed, and their corpses hung in the garden. The castle walls were destroyed, and the flowers trampled. Anatoly and Natasha escaped the castle at night thanks to their servants. But amidst the chaos, the two sisters were separated. Their hands brushed against each other. It would be the final time they ever touched. Natasha was hidden in a neighboring small nation. An ally of old, the princess was welcomed with the highest honor. However, Anatoly continued her journey of escape with the remaining members of the royal family. They traveled the frontier to avoid pursuers as they searched for a land of peace. As they continued down this path, their comrades fell one after another. 10 years have passed since.
Their performance is so intense in person, I can't take my eyes off the stage. Oh. Oh. Was that Yoshiko? Maybe she went to the restroom.
I took up the sword for the first time after I left the castle.
It was also the first time I killed. Have you ever witnessed a soldier's dying moments? As blood flows from open wounds, all you'll hear is a death rattle. Men speak proudly of honor and pride, but those vanish when you're on the battlefield.
Over the span of 10 years, Natasha was welcomed as the new head of state for a small neighboring nation. She knew full well that her lineage was being taken advantage of for the nation's development. However, she had no choice but to allow this to happen. Meanwhile, Anatoly traveled the land. She had grown to become a leader of the wandering warrior tribes in the region. The sword she had mastered to survive had become the hope for many. The fight to regain their homeland had begun for these two princesses. It all began when the former kingdom, now a military dictatorship, invaded the nation protecting Natasha. Natasha declared war, promising to regain control of her former castle. Seeing an opportunity, Anatoly rallied the people of the land to mount an invasion. They rode for the kingdom. At first, Natasha was disadvantaged, but the balance shifted upon uniting with Anatoly's forces. The enemy commanders saw the forces surrounding the castle. They knew there was no way to escape, and quickly surrendered. The war ended in a single day. And yet, people do not know of the 10 years of strife these two girls endured. The royal family was rebuilt, but the peace they had once known was not immediately restored. Natasha's forces desired control over the conquered kingdom. However, Anatoly's camp also sought control, having achieved many merits in battle. Though the two girls reached out to one another, their hands would never touch again. They were fated to strike each other down.
For any of this, it's going to be relevant for the
If we
case.
continue to fight, more blood will be spilled, weakening our nation. Hence why only one of us shall be queen, and end this war. There is no path before us where we can walk hand in hand, as we did back then. I know. I am prepared for what we must do. It's why I've waited here for you. Draw your sword. We shall now decide who is fit to become queen. Drop the facade, Natasha. For these past 10 years, you sat on the throne as a princess. I know you know not how to wield a sword. I refuse to stain my hands with your blood. I could never will myself to kill you. But at this rate, the nation will perish. Draw your sword, Anatoly! Natasha.
Whoa! Who turned out the light? Well, I was asleep the whole time, so it was already dark anyway.
Is she talking in her sleep? That was weird. Wait, why am I wasting time thinking about it? The lights are on again. Back to the show.
Now, let us eat. Yes, allow me to pass the plate. Thank you, Anatoly.
the two spent time together again for the first time in years. However, they could not run through the garden like they used to. Together, they carried the lives of tens of thousands on their shoulders. What was expected of the girls was no longer a crown of flowers, but a real crown instead.
If I could simply defer the throne to you and end it all, I would have done so in the beginning. A queen's crown would fit you better, Natasha. However, the war would not simply end there. How did it end up this way? What are we supposed to do?
Natasha wept in anguish as Anatoly gently embraced her.
How wonderful it would be if we could flee somewhere together.
But both knew full well that could not be. After a long silence and much internal strife, Natasha rose. She knew this could not go on forever, for the nation and for themselves. She invoked her nation's ancient tradition.
Freaking.
A new queen would be chosen through a duel of
Oh.
cups and poison.
Close enough.
Let us end this, Anatoly. Natasha, what do you intend to do? I leave it for the heavens to decide who will survive. On the day we were separated, I was given this poison by our family in order to commit suicide. Switch the glasses around until I cannot tell which one has the poison in it. Once you are finished, I will reorder the glasses as well. The duel of poisoned cups. Very well. We shall ask God which of us deserves to survive. Though perhaps it will be the god of death that answers. Finished. It is my turn then. I am ready. I grant you the right to select a glass. I shall take the remaining one. Very well. Natasha, promise me. Promise, if you survive, you will bring peace to this kingdom. And be a bit more selfish in your personal life. That would balance things out, I think. I also have something to say, Anatoly. If you survive, wear a dress fit for a queen, no matter how much you hate it. Well then, to the new queen. Cheers. Huh? Cotton! Huh? What? Is she? But...
Lorna, are you all right?
She's dead! She's really dead!
Somebody call the ambulance!
What's wrong?
Really? They have a Danganronpa theater club? What is this bullshit? Also, I kind of figured that was going to happen about halfway through. I'm like, that's probably why they're spending 8 billion years on this, since somebody's probably going to actually die. And here we are. The culprit is not among us. I just love that one. Alright, cool. Thanks, Danganronpa 15 students.
What do I do? What do I do? Somebody call for a teacher! Please report it to the Peacekeepers!
Our theater club rehearsal performance is hereby canceled. I repeat. Huh? What's going on?
Oh, a crime!
What happened? Is this part of the show?
No, I don't think so. I think this is real.
Then... that's a real corpse on the stage?
Tetsuhiko, this is where master detectives come in. We have to do something.
Oh, no. I can't deal with corpses.
Huh?
Dead people's faces terrify me. I can't handle looking at them. And the blood. What's with the blood? It's all way too horrifying. I can't deal with gory stuff.
You're
Ow.
joking, right? You're a master detective.
But I'm not assigned to murders. I mainly handle undercover investigations and stuff like that.
I mean, that makes sense with this forte, to be fair.
I'll leave this to you. I grant you the right to investigate the crime scene, rookie.
What?
I'll use my disguise ability and try to leave the panicking students out of here.
Might make more sense with
I'll leave the rest to you.
might make more sense with the whole investigation. I'm assuming the same killer's got to be the same person here. The killing high school. What's the word? Theater students. That's the word. Thank you.
Everyone, stay calm! Let's all move into the hall in an orderly manner!
Yuma! What do I do? This is awful!
Stay calm, Kurumi. That wasn't an act just now, right?
That's not in the script. Cotton really coughed up blood. She's really dead.
Who could have thought a real murder would happen during a play? First Aiko, and now Cotton? Is this school cursed?
Yuma, it's a murder case. But if the Peacekeepers come, they'll just cover it up again. Please, I need your help. Please investigate this case, Yuma.
You want me to
Well,
do
we
it?
narrowed down the suspects. I don't think it's her.
Got it.
You're just doing what she says again? Wow! If you want to get on the flat-chested Uggo's good side that badly!
Hey, you also want to peek at the crime scene for your own reasons.
Busted.
Anyway, it'll be trouble when the peacekeepers arrive. Let's search the crime scene before they get here.
Alright, let's go do that.
All right.
Okay. Well, now we got a 2 for 1, I guess.
I'm not sure if it will help, but can I tell you
Yeah,
what
she
I
was in the
saw?
back. I mean, we already have a
Yes,
extraordinarily
please.
suspicious thing during the
During the performance,
Metal Gear
I
Solid
was
crawl.
doing odd jobs in the wings.
Yeah.
Aside from the theater club members, there wasn't anyone wandering about like an outsider. I mean, other than when Desuhiko jumped in right at the beginning of the play.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
Well, that's part of the investigation, right? You can't see everyone from the stage after all.
Yeah.
Isn't that why he went up there? So he could memorize all the faces that were there?
Sure.
Right. I
Sure.
think he just wanted attention. But setting that aside, since she didn't see any outsiders, the only persons of interest are those within the theater club. I'll keep that in mind while taking a look around. I've done a few investigations already. I should be able to handle this now.
Yet you were hopelessly reliant on yours truly until now. I see it's not your brain making the decisions anymore.
The eyes are wide open from agony. The body is completely motionless. I can immediately tell she's dead. Though she displayed many expressions while acting, her face is frozen in death in the end. This isn't an act. She was struck by an abrupt and unscripted death.
Was it poison?
Probably.
That's most likely the case.
Curious if it is immediately.
There are
Was
no
it
external
meant for her?
injuries, and
Or the
in circumstances,
Larina,
she
or
must have
either
ingested
or, just
poison.
as long as one or both of them
It's
died,
really
is
tough to
the
solve
outcome.
if that's the case. I know nothing about poison.
What? A detective who doesn't know his poisons? Don't tell me you're a poison virgin!
What?
Ew, gross! Well, you perverted little detective. Get on your knees and apologize, and maybe I'll teach you a thing or two. How about something like, I'm sorry, I should know my place. I can't live without you, Shinigami.
If she was murdered with poison while on stage, the poison must have been prepared somewhere else. I need to look for that while checking out anywhere else that
Wasn't
seems
the glass
suspicious.
prior? Because, I mean,
Hey, don't ignore me.
they zoomed in on the poison being poured in, or poison in quotation marks here, and there wasn't any actual liquid coming out of it. Probably because it's meant to be a prop, being,
Yep, it's a corpse.
yeah. Okay, I guess we'll check the table and, or we already checked her corpse, I guess, already, so, table, okay. Is there ink, this blood splotch
There
of
are
both,
two
baby?
glasses on the table. The props used for the duel of poisoned cups.
Yes.
I think this glass was supposed to be stored upside down on the shelf in the back. Cotton was the victim, but she's also the one who set it on the table.
Hmm.
Maybe poison was already applied to the glass beforehand.
That's probably,
Hey, do you know who prepared these glasses?
depending on what poison it is.
It's the girls on prop duty. The freshmen are handling them this time.
Do you know where this glass was before it was placed on stage?
Props are kept in the theater club storage. This glass should have been in there too.
Any of these people's parents work at a pharmaceutical company
In
for
that
Amaterasu.
case, any club member would have access.
Yeah,
Was real poison applied to the glass?
probably.
I just thought it could be possible. but there's the risk of being caught by applying the poison after it was moved to the set. If poison was applied, it would have been before being brought to the set.
Probably, yeah. It was probably just
But
put
on
in there.
days like this, when there's an open rehearsal, props are brought out of storage right after school. The glass should have stayed on that shelf the whole time.
After school, which means it'd be even harder to apply poison before then.
Yes. At the very least, the props in the set were fully prepared at least 1 hour before the performance.
Okay. Okay, let's poison vial.
This vial is supposed to have poison in it, according to the script.
Yes.
But it's empty now.
Empty.
It's
Yeah,
dry
dry.
and shows no signs of ever being wet.
At first I was like, that's
To be
weird. I
sure,
figured it would be
the
a
poison in
budget
this
cut.
vial wasn't real.
Yeah,
it was just
a
another
prop,
prop,
but
right?
that was like kind of like immediately in my head when I was just watching it. It was just like, huh, shorty liquid, but at the time it's like, who cares? Because you're probably not going to watch it. You're not going to be able to see that if you're watching stage, whether or not real poison gets poured in. I think it was for us as the gamer viewing pleasure of seeing that, like, look, there isn't anything in there, so it's clearly on the glass before.
Absolutely. It was always empty.
Because they're gonna try to be like that. She committed suicide or whatever because she tried to kill Warna because she brought the poison in the vial or some shit like that.
The contents spill easily because of the loose lid, so we don't even keep colored water in it. Cotton just pretended to pour poison from the vial into the glass on stage.
Then it's hard to imagine there being any poison inside it.
Yeah. Bottle it is.
There's a wine bottle on the table. Karin poured the liquid from this bottle and started to suffer after drinking it. Then that means there's a chance the poison was mixed into this bottle. This isn't wine in here, right?
Of course not. It's just grape juice. I poured out the bottle and replaced what was inside.
Huh? You, Kurumi?
After class, I was asked to help out before I went to get you. I'm still a theater club member after all.
Were both the wine and grape juice sealed before you swapped them out?
Yes. I received the unopened wine bottle from a club member. I uncorked the bottle and poured the wine down the sink. It's a waste, but we can't drink it anyway. After that, I went to the cafeteria and bought a can of grape juice. Of course, this was also unopened. I poured the juice into the bottle, then put the cork back. I passed the bottle to a club member and my job was done. That bottle was then placed with the glasses on the shelf before the performance.
I see. With so many people around, poison couldn't be added to the bottle after it was placed on stage. If poison was mixed in, it'd be before it was brought on stage.
That's all we got here. I guess do you have anything?
Not only is Aiko gone, but now Cotton too. Could this also be a fight for the lead role?
So, those most suspicious are Karin's rivals, Yoshiko, Waruna, and Kurane. Is the culprit one of those three? I need to find out if there was anything suspicious about them during the performance.
Well, one of them
Kurone was in
clearly
the
was
wings the whole time, so perhaps she knows something about the others.
for the props. Well, definitely Yoshiko's most
Before
suspicious
the incident
right now.
occurred,
But
do you
at
know
least
where
Karin.
Yoshiko was and what she was doing?
I didn't see Yoshiko in the wings. She may have been watching from the audience.
Oh, she's like
Oh,
sneaking
right.
around.
Speaking of which, during the performance, I noticed Yoshiko walking down the aisle. I thought she was coming back from the restroom, but I didn't see her take her seat. What if she wasn't part of the audience? Where could she have been?
Is she also out of a uniform? It looks like she's not wearing... Can't tell. It doesn't look like the school's uniform. Or maybe it is because she has white, like, sweater sleeves. Alright, well, I guess go on all this shit,
Kurumi,
too.
did you notice anything suspicious about Waruna while you were watching from the wings?
As far as I can tell, Waruna was just her usual self.
It would make
She
her the
was
least
listening to music
suspicious.
right up to the start of the play. I think that's how she concentrates.
Obviously, during the play, but
Did
I
she
guess
go
that
near the
doesn't mean...
glasses or bottle
It'd be a
before
good
the performance?
cover-up to be like, well, I was
I
acting
wasn't
the
watching
entire
her
time.
the entire
So,
time, but
you know.
if she did go near the set, I think I would have noticed.
I
Then again,
see.
also when they were doing the switching of the
Waruna is
glasses,
the
who
closest
knows?
to the victim.
Yeah.
That's ample opportunity to commit the crime. But still, how did she add the poison? It couldn't have been
No.
during the performance, right?
We could.
Wait, now that I think about it, right after the lights went dark in that one scene, she went near the shelf to pick up a plate. Her back was toward the audience, so I couldn't see her hands.
Oh, yeah, the lights went out,
But
too,
she
yeah.
only had 2 or 3 seconds max.
Somebody
Could
could
she
have
have
done
poured
something.
hidden poison in the glass in that time? Did she have any other opportunities after? The next time she touched the glasses was during the shuffling scene.
I mean, she did look genuinely
It was
shocked
Cotton
for
who
a
moved
sec.
the glasses and bottle. She also prepared the poison vial. And plus, after shuffling, Cotton was the one who chose the first glass. Given the situation, it'd be difficult for Waruna to poison Cotton specifically.
Difficult, but not impossible, obviously. She has a good alibi being while I was acting. I don't know.
What about Kurune?
His character, I don't
Did she
really know
seem
much.
strange before the incident occurred?
I haven't seen Kurane. She was working up above the whole time.
Above?
In the
Oh, she was
lab.
managing the lights then.
There's a catwalk above to adjust the lights, and that's where Kurane was supposed to be. So I didn't see her in the wings. There's another girl handling the lights, so it would be helpful to speak to her.
Okay, so, guess we'll ask about her.
Before the performance, did you notice anything off about
Once again, I
Cotton?
guess it would be interesting as an angle if she
She was more on edge than usual.
was attempting to kill, like, Wara, if she was the killer, and then ended up getting nay-nayed on herself, you know?
She yelled at
Yeah.
underclassmen who were late in preparing for the show. She also paced around restlessly. That's not just today. She's been that way since Eiko's death. Maybe the whole battle for the lead role had stressed her out. But since she was murdered after Eiko, she should be considered another victim, right? If she knew someone was out to get her, then it's not strange for her to be mentally unstable.
The ones fighting for the lead role are Yoshiko, Waruna, and Kurune. None of them seem particularly suspicious so far.
Hey, how long are you gonna keep this up? I'm so over playing 20 questions with this ugly chick.
That reminds me, the lights went dark during the performance, right? The entire hall was blacked out.
Sort of power
Wouldn't
outage
it be
breaker
possible
type
for
shit.
someone to sneak up on stage and place the poison then?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that, but I don't think it's possible.
Why not?
The blackout lasted for only 5 seconds. We measure it each time to ensure there are no mistakes. So someone would have to move through the dark, get on stage, apply the poison, and get away, all in 5 seconds. That sounds impossible to me. If they were in a hurry, their footsteps would have been heard by everyone too.
From the audience, it may be impossible, but what about from the wings?
No, there were multiple club members, including me, in the wings at all times. While the lights are out, we are always on standby to support the actors. If someone went on stage, the other members and I would have noticed.
I guess it's not possible then.
Even an amateur has more logic than you. I guess you're useless without a certain someone.
Some more people back here to talk to.
She mentioned that the catwalk for adjusting the lights is up above. Are those the stairs to reach them?
Would you like to go check up there?
Yeah, I would. The spotlights for the stage are set over there. It's a lot narrower than I thought. It's pretty high up.
Yeah. It'd be hard on anyone with the fear of heights.
So you can move the lights as needed for the play. The table is directly below.
Yeah, you
Which
could drop
means
it if you were. That's sort
You
of weird.
can't see the
maybe.
glasses getting shuffled from the audience seats, but they could have been visible from up here. I could find out for sure if I could talk to someone that was up here.
Yeah.
My place is among the gentry, so these don't suit my palate. There's no point in going that way.
I was just looking, ma'am. Alright. Is there anything else back here they want me to
I
check?
don't think there's anything on this side.
That is looking to be the case. That. Oh. It's placed.
There's a script on the floor.
That's the script of the play. Someone must have dropped it in all the chaos.
The script describes the Duel of Poisoned Cups scene.
Yeah.
The character Natasha, played by Cotton, is supposed to take the wine and glasses from a shelf.
She.
After that, the
Did?
glasses are shuffled on stage. According to the script... After that, Cotton takes the first glass, and they both drink at the same time. Unfortunately, Cotton's glass turned out to actually be poisoned.
Was she actually supposed to die in the
Kurumi,
script?
I was
though?
wondering about this script. It says, make sure the audience cannot see the glasses. Why is that?
For the illusion?
It's to make the result feel unpredictable to the audience.
Yeah.
If the glasses are visible, no matter how fast they are shuffled, the audience can see which one has the poison.
The script doesn't say anything about how many times to shuffle the glasses, or which one will have the poison in it.
Well, it. well,
Exactly.
there's
There's no
yeah.
poison to begin with, so it doesn't matter which one's picked. You just pick any glass and act out your death after drinking. In the script, Cotton was to die.
Okay, she was supposed to die anyways, so.
I didn't think she'd
Gotcha.
actually die.
I see.
Because that would have been
Since
an
the
interesting thing if
instructions
it was
aren't
the opposite
precise,
actress.
Both actresses don't know the results from shuffling either.
So it could have just been either or. We're supposed to get poisoned and die. Okay.
Well, I think I've checked all that I can for now. I have a good idea of how things work around here. It seems certain Cotton died from drinking poison,
Yeah.
but I couldn't find any clues that point to how it was done.
Oh, stuck already, Mr. Pervert Detective? If you need my adorable angel's whisper to help, maybe you should get on your knees and beg.
What angel? You're a death god. I shouldn't even pay attention to her. But she's right. I'm stuck. What should I do?
Yuma, if you're done with the crime scene investigation, are you conducting the questioning next?
Questioning?
Aren't you going to talk to Yoshiko, Marina, Kurane, and the others?
Oh, right. Let's go and talk to them.
She's such a loudmouth.
But How do we talk to them? I doubt they'll be too willing to share anything with me. I joined the club only recently, so they don't trust me. And you're a complete outsider, Yuma.
Yeah.
Even though you're disguised as a cute girl right now.
That's it! A disguise! Maybe this could work if we use Desuhiko's disguise.
Peacekeeper,
He could
maybe?
disguise as any of the girls and start questioning
Oh.
them.
Give us a peacekeeper. Well,
The Peacekeepers?
Aw, they're here already.
That woman, she was the one with that Yomi guy.
I am the Amaterasu Peacekeepers Vice Director, the trusted right hand, showered with love by Director Yomi himself. Martina Electra. Goodness me, you've surely done something reckless this time around.
Whoops. Looks like she found out you snuck into a girls' school. I think this deserves the death penalty, don't you?
There's a reason why I'm dressed this way.
What are you doing? Hurry up and make the arrest.
Wait, I can explain!
gonna arrest her. You
What?
You have no right to remain silent. You have no right to talk to a lawyer either. You only possess two rights. Confess the truth, and beg Amaterasu Corporation for mercy. Take her away.
Hey! What's going on?
Please, wait!
Are you sure you want to try and stop Amaterasu Peacekeeper Vice Director Martina?
Yeah, tell me, why are you taking Kurumi?
To arrest her, naturally. On the suspicion of murdering Karin.
Huh?
What? Why would I do that?
We've reached this conclusion following an interrogation of a person of interest. According to them, you were responsible for handling the contents of the wine bottle prior to the start of the play. It's clear you took the opportunity to pour poison inside it.
It was only grape juice. I didn't add any poison.
Besides, where would she even get poison from?
Ms. Martina, this was discovered in the chemistry lab.
Oh, it appears my deduction was correct. The poison was right under our noses. It seems to have been a particularly potent one. The label warns that even a small amount ingested can result in death. The bottle is unsealed, and some of the liquid is missing. There's no mistake. You secretly stole this from the chemistry lab and used it for murder, didn't you?
I don't know anything about it.
That bottle is way too big to be stolen without anyone noticing.
What a worthless comment. One could simply unseal it in the chemistry lab and put the substance in a smaller container to take wherever desired, which could then be directly poured into the wine bottle.
If you're gonna pick a fight, you better have sound logic backing you up. This is the last time I'll do this for you. There's a warning on the bottle. This chemical will react to oxygen in open air, rendering it harmless 30 minutes after the bottle is unsealed.
It just looks open, I guess,
Huh?
too.
After 30 minutes, it becomes harmless?
Okay.
If you think that's important, go for broke and try pointing it out.
Well, what was it, 45 minutes, I think it said? Because there was, like, the time-lapse little thingy going on throughout the play. So, I mean,
I'm
then it
curious
points
about
to
what's written
the
on the
Yoshiko
bottle's
girl
warning
bringing in the
label.
bottle. Kill.
Warning label. This chemical will react to oxygen in open air, rendering it harmless 30 minutes after the bottle is unsealed.
Because that part in the play happened, what,
It
like
has
45
been
minutes
30
to an hour?
minutes since the murder occurred.
Or that.
If this chemical was unsealed at the time of the crime, it will have already lost its potency.
Sure.
Let us check. Nothing. It seems likely that this poison was used as the murder weapon.
Okay.
Which means the crime was possible only for someone at the school with access to the chemistry lab.
Why would that just also be
However, this
you know,
fact does
open?
not contradict her being the killer.
I guess. Unless-
I am well aware that many of Etheria Academy students are children of those affiliated with Amaterasu Corporation. However, that cannot be used as an excuse to bend the truth. Criminals must be punished as criminals. For that is justice. Now be gone. Any additional interference, and you'll be arrested as well. Take her away, and dispose of the corpse on stage before it rots. Corpses spoil so quickly due to the rain and humidity in this town.
Why? There must be a mistake. It wasn't me.
That's right, she's not the killer. Please, listen to me.
I warned you not to interfere any further.
She swapped out the contents of the bottle before the play began. And the incident occurred more than 30 minutes into the play.
Yeah, that's the biggest.
If the
issue.
chemical used in the crime becomes harmless after 30 minutes, then it's impossible for her to be the culprit.
I see. How logical and beautiful. There is beauty in being logical with all things, much like the golden ratio. Like gazing upon a flawless art piece, and the more delicate it appears, the more excited I become envisioning the moment I pulverize it!
Oh.
Huh?
Logic is meaningless in the face of ultimate power! It is nothing but a glass ornament beneath an iron hammer! No! I'm so excited!
What's with her?
I guess all the Peacekeeper higher-ups are perverts without exception.
Now,
Okay.
my soft and fragile-looking student, your play acting as a detective is over.
Play acting?
If you intend to continue interfering with our justice, then you will be pulverized.
Help me, Yuma!
Yuma? I've heard that name somewhere. No, never mind. I don't know a little girl like you.
Play acting as a detective? She's right. What am I doing? I've mistaken detectives for superheroes. Justice is a matter of opinion. With enough conviction, anything can be considered justice. It's only an assumption, completely worthless and completely powerless.
Hey, I told you all students must wait on the lower level. Stop wandering around and go join the others.
Kurumi was taken away. What should I do? Do I just walk away as if nothing happened? No, I can't do that. Kurumi believed in me. She said that detectives are heroes. I'm no hero, but I'm the only one who can save her right now. I have to do something. The truth is still hidden. To discover the truth behind this case, and to find out who the real killer is, I need Desuhiko's help. I need his disguise ability to get information from the club members.
How do we do that, though? Well, I guess just talk. Don't look like there's anywhere else we can go really right now.
Oh, you're that cutie who was with Kurumi. What are you doing here? If you don't go underground, they'll be mad at you.
Yeah.
I was called for questioning, but now I'm heading back. Let's go together.
Oh, it's fine. I'll be right there, so go on ahead without me.
You sure?
Well, I was curious. Are all the other theater club members also underground? Like Yoshiko, Waruna, and Kurone too?
Yeah, that's right. Yoshiko is feeling pretty shocked right now. She's in the rest area because she wants to be alone. Waruna is with her usual friend group in the makeup room. As for Kurone, maybe she's in the staff room with the other club members.
Ah, got it. Thanks.
I'll be going now.
Teacher?
I'm sorry. My student is distressed, so please excuse us for a moment.
You okay, Yuma? I'm fine, but Kurumi got caught by the Peacekeepers. Are you serious? What are you gonna do? Tetsuhiko, can you lend me a hand investigating this case?
Don't tell me you want to keep investigating behind the Peacekeepers' backs.
I know it's reckless. The chief even told me not to, but this is something I have to do.
You gotta save the woman you love, right? I totally get it.
No, it's not like I love...
My man, usually I'd help you out of sheer respect alone. But those bastards questioned me already, so I can't move from this spot.
Couldn't you make up an excuse to leave? Aren't you good at that?
Yeah, I probably could, but I couldn't stay away for too long. Maybe I could slip out in disguise, but that'd put them on high alert and make the investigation tougher.
Then what should I do?
There's another solution. I'll disguise you, so you can keep on investigating.
You
Yeah,
want
that's
me
kinda what I
to keep
figured.
investigating in disguise?
Yeah, I'll give you a voice changer too. I'll leave this to you. But if this goes on for much longer, we'll both be in trouble. My disguises can't last forever.
What?
Okay.
Really?
It puts a huge strain on my body. I'm already starting to feel dizzy.
Are you okay?
Not really. But I gotta do this. It's all to save the love of your life.
I mean, saying I love her is a bit extreme, but...
Besides, I'm a master detective of the WDO. I've seen plenty of dangerous situations. So, who do you want to disguise as? Tell me.
I don't frickin' know. Do we have to
I
keep...
want to disguise as Yoshiko.
Okay.
So, you want to be the star candidate of the theater club. She's known for being an honor student, right?
So, you know all about her.
Why do you think I wandered around the school? Once I've seen the face, I never forget it. Just leave it to me.
Pardon me. She said she's not feeling well. May I accompany her to the restroom? I'm sorry. We'll be back right away.
Like swap between each one. I mean, I figured her because since she was like alone or whatever in the restroom, so at least we can get the other two testimonies during this time. 'Cause obviously, we can't really
Alright, that was
be one
perfect.
person for all three.
I slipped a voice changer under your clothes, so be sure to use it. Oh, also, just a heads up, touching your own boobs won't feel good or anything.
I'm not gonna touch them!
We'll see about that. Perverted detective.
I'm heading back now. Get going.
Yoshiko is supposedly well respected by everyone. I hope I can extract information from different theater members. But I better be careful and avoid the real Yoshiko. I think Yoshiko is in the rest area, and Waruna's the makeup room. Kurone should be in the staff room.
Okay, investigation part 2.
A
Part
perverted
this.
cross-dressing detective. No.
I didn't mean to do that, but alright. I guess I didn't realize what the bathroom came up. Please wait until you've been directed by the director. If you want to run a look suspicious, but best wait patiently and quietly.
A perverted.
Hey,
We're milling around there. Go back underground. Yeah. I think Warren is a bit suspicious. She has what it takes to kill somebody. It has to be her.
No.
Does she have something against Warren? I feel like I'm sure most people will be like, everyone is suspicious in some way. You know, like, oh, this... Everyone. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll have to go back later, because at least we can hit everybody but the Yoshiko area. You got anything to say?
What is it?
What is he? Need something from me? Peacekeeper's just called for me, so can I wait until later? Right? How much longer is it gonna take? I'm hungry and I'm about to faint. I knew this was gonna happen. I had a meat bun before coming. Or if I knew this was gonna happen, I had a meat bun before coming. Yoshiko, you're going around keeping everyone's spirits up. That's so like you. No, that's not quite right. You're always so kind. Be careful not to push yourself too hard. Oh, there she is. I didn't realize that was the rest area. Okay, well, gotcha. I was watching the play just to kill some time before the bus arrived. I can't believe I got caught up in all this. Tough luck, huh? Guess you must be thinking the same thing. Into this, I don't know if I'll be able to go on stage again. I'm so scared.
Aww,
It's the staff room.
you're so...
Oh,
Yoshiko! Why'd you leave me back there? I was so scared. Those peacekeepers kept harassing me. They're the worst. I watched from above the whole time. I saw Kaden die. Oh, I'm going to have nightmares about this. I'm so scared. Can we walk home together today? Please?
Hey, if you were watching from above, does that mean you were with Kurone on the lights?
I was. Why are you asking me this now?
Then tell me, did Kurone do anything strange during the performance? Did she carry anything suspicious or do anything out of the ordinary?
No. She was the same old unfriendly Kurone. She came to the catwalk before the performance and was there the whole time until the incident occurred.
okay.
If she did anything out of the ordinary, I would have immediately noticed. Lighting requires perfect teamwork.
Sure, I mean, I guess it's probably hard for
But
some
to be
one
honest, it
person to
feels
do.
really suffocating to be around her. Oh, I wish you were on the lights instead, Yoshiko. Anyway, why do you ask?
Oh, no reason. So Kurone was just her usual self, huh?
Yup. I never lie to you.
Okay.
Remember the Duel of Poisoned Cups part, where they shuffled the cups? Could you see that part from above?
Hmm? Yes, of course. Although the audience couldn't, I could see their hands moving from above. As part of the lighting crew, that was my most important scene, so it would have been a problem if I couldn't.
Most important?
Yoshiko! You complimented me during the meeting about this, remember? It's the scene where we shine the spotlight on the glasses after shuffling.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. That, How is it supposed to go again?
It's the presentation where we use 2 spotlights. Kurine puts a spotlight on one of the glasses first, then I immediately put another spotlight down. Were you not watching?
I was! I just remembered. You did an excellent job with the lights.
Wow! You complimented me! I'm so excited. I doubt I'll sleep at all tonight.
All right.
May we finally have that sleepover?
There's something I need to do right now. Maybe another time.
Okay. Alright, yeah.
Hey, do you have a moment? I want to talk about what happened. Yoshiko?
The production manager?
What's wrong?
I'm sorry. It's nothing. Excuse me.
She suddenly fell quiet. I guess I shouldn't question her
Or
anymore.
at least that's Yoshiko, maybe?
She looked like she wanted to say something, but maybe
Or-
it's something she
yeah.
can't say to Yoshiko. Maybe she'll talk if I'm disguised as someone else.
Alright. Just gotta remember that.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Yoshiko.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing.
What's going on? Is there something they don't want Yoshiko to hear?
Okay. So. Oh, her locker.
It's a club locker. Cotton's name tag is on it.
That isn't-
isn't your locker, Yoshiko.
Huh? Oh, you're right.
Did you forget? We talked about this during the last meeting. Using someone else's makeup will lead to fights, so we aren't allowed to open other people's lockers.
Weird.
The situation is bad enough already, so please don't do anything that could start more fights.
Right. Sorry.
Okay. It's Moreno's locker. I'm assuming I'll get the same
It's a
text.
club locker. I probably shouldn't open.
Well, I can open up hers later at least, so I guess I'm just kind of screwed out of that one, maybe? Alright, well, here's Kurine.
You managed it well.
Huh? What do you mean?
You're getting good at playing dumb, too. Are you practicing for the Peacekeepers? You really are the top actress after all.
Are you talking about what just happened?
You really want to say that so loudly? Don't worry. I know how to keep a secret.
She seems to believe Yoshiko is the culprit from the way she's talking. Is there something about Yoshiko that makes her think that?
Okay. The locker. Well, I can at least go in here.
It's a club locker. Yoshiko's name tag is on it. I should open it and search inside.
You're opening a young girl's locker? What you're doing is totally psycho.
It's for the investigation. Give me a break.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, whatever. I hope it doesn't turn into a hobby.
There's the glass in there. There you
The
are.
script and makeup items are neatly placed. Huh? There's a glass in the back. It's the same kind that was used for the play. What is this doing here? What else is there? Oh, there's a photo on the back of the door. It's a two-shot photo of Yoshiko and another girl wearing the school's uniform.
Go ahead.
Who is she? That's about it for the things of note in this locker.
Maybe Karin did it, or one of them did it, and she tried to kill him. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. There's the locker they got. Alright. That's everything in this room. Makeup room is where Warren should be.
Can we have some time alone for a bit?
About what happened.
How could you show your face here after murdering Cotton?
Huh?
You're not supposed to be here. Listen, the Peacekeepers are everywhere. So stay away from me, got it? Murderers should just...
Wait! Who are you calling a murderer?
Enough! I have nothing to say to you! Shut up and get out of here!
That was intense. I heard they were on bad terms, but maybe she's more on edge because of what happened? On top of that, Warren thinks Yoshiko was the killer. Maybe there's a reason why she thinks that.
It could be that they knew they were like best friends, or maybe they had a falling out right beforehand, like her and Karen. I'm sure we'll probably figure that out in a few here. So, just another way to go. What do you guys say, anyone? Yoshiko, Karen was poisoned. Was it because I? It's okay. Oh, that sounds something. Could be something.
What should I do? I'm gonna get yelled at. What's wrong? Yoshiko, I'm so glad you're here. Is there a problem?
Yes, well, we're missing a prop glass.
A glass? You mean for the stage?
Yes, you're the one who prepared it for our play today.
Oh, did I do that?
Huh? Did you forget? We originally planned to use wine glasses, but their thin stems break so easily. So last time you bought 4 others, including the backups.
Right.
The 2 backups were on the prop shelf, but there's only one of them now.
And one's in my
Oh,
locker.
where could it have gone?
What's that? Well, yeah, obviously.
Speaking of, I want to ask if you're the one who set the glasses up on the stage.
Yes, I was.
Did you notice anything strange with the glasses at the time?
No, they were spotless. We can't let anything happen to the glasses our actors use.
I see.
Yeah, I'm sure the liquid poison makes it seem like it was squished in with the grape juice beforehand, because it's not like a dry, like a powder or something like that. Like, I don't know,
Even if I figure anything out,
oh,
I'm not telling
well.
you.
Water gun. There might be an answer.
Gun?
It's a water gun.
It's just a water gun. There's a hole on top for adding water.
That's the prop we used in our previous performance. You did a wonderful job.
Thanks.
I can't check it out anymore.
This is...
Okay. Oh, let's see. What you guys think?
You were in charge of
Dresses.
the costumes? You're acting like this is the first time we've met. Do you not remember me? Well,
Oh, she's
people
not
call
again.
me the ghost member all the time. I'm here every day, but no one notices me. Well, at least I'm not as bad as Kurane. But she stands out a lot when she's on stage.
Mm-hmm.
Could it be she acts a certain way so she doesn't stand out on purpose? What do you think, Yoshiko? I'm not so sure.
She's quiet. Maybe she's not on good terms with Yoshiko.
Probably.
That should be enough.
Okay. I'm assuming we'll go back to Tetsuhiko and then end it, or like swap, I'm assuming.
People treat Yoshiko exactly like it was reputed. Everyone around her seems to trust her.
Are you sure about that? Half the people didn't seem to
That
trust
being
her.
said, Waruna and Kurane seem to think Yoshiko is the culprit.
I won't be surprised if it's
Do they
everyone
think
thinks
she
the others
poisoned
are
a rival to eliminate the competition? but I don't see her as someone who could kill. There was no info tying her to the murder either. I think I need to disguise myself as another club member and gather more information.
You're addicted to drag, are you? I don't think you're about to win any races.
Teacher?
Oh, what's wrong? You look pale. I'm sorry, but my student appears to be feeling rather anxious.
How's the investigation going? Who do you want to disguise as next?
On the list,
I want to disguise as Waruna.
Waruna, the other lead actress on stage. No, I kinda dig chicks who seem hard to get. Alrighty, time to turn you into just the kind of girl I like.
So creepy. Perverts of a feather flock together.
Alright.